Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and we are going to be going over all of the weapons that came with the Scout Starter Pack. Let's go. Also, if you enjoy my content, then please subscribe and leave a like. I'm really trying to grow this channel, and it would just mean the world to me if you could subscribe. All that, it would be amazing. Thank you guys, and alright, on to the video. So the first weapon is the scattergun. Now this is the just basic scout shotgun. Honestly, not really that good of a weapon, not really that good of like a rate of fire or anything. But I mean, like, I guess it's good just for a starter and just to, yeah, I guess. So the next weapon up is just the normal scout pistol. Now, it actually has an impressive rate of fire. Not that good at damage. I mean, like, it's okay, but honestly, like, really impressive for just a pistol. I honestly use this a lot when I'm playing scout, and honestly, overall, it's a pretty good weapon. I would recommend. The bat, again, the normal scout weapon. This time it's the melee weapon, and basically there's not much to say about it. You just walk them and just whack people with it. Good amount of damage and all. So like, yeah. Alright, now we are getting into the actual weapons of the starter pack. First, we have the backscatter. Mini crits targets when fired at their back from close range, though negative 34% clip size, no random critical hits, and 20% less accurate. And so, honestly, it's basically just the scattergun, but I guess just like a little bit better, but like no critical hits. So, yeah, honestly, I really like this weapon. I don't use it a lot, but it is honestly pretty cool. Alright, the Flying Guillotine. You can throw this at your enemies to make them bleed with long distance hits, reducing the recharge time. Now, again, with the that backscatter, this has no random critical hits upon damaging your enemies, but honestly, it is a pretty unique weapon, especially for a secondary, and I mean, I kind of like it. Don't use it a lot, but at the end of the day, it's a weapon. I need to use it. The Wrap Assassin, my personal favorite melee weapon for the scout, has a 25% increase in recharge rate. Right-clicking launches a festive ornament that shatters, causing enemies to bleed, although it does come with a negative 65% damage penalty, which is pretty unfortunate, but honestly, it's a really good weapon, doubling as a projectile launcher and a melee weapon. It's amazing. Babyface's Blaster. On hit, it builds a boost. Run speed increased with said boost, although it does come with negative 34% clip size, 10% slower move speed on wearer, boost reduced on air jumps, and boost reduced when hit. I use this weapon a lot for my primary, and I really like it. Pretty Boy's Pocket Pistol. Man, that is a tongue twister. So it has a 50% faster firing speed. On hit, you gain up to 3 health, though you do get a negative 25% clip size for this gun. The Automatizer grants triple jump while deployed, melee attacks mini crit while airborne, though it does have negative 15% damage versus players, and this weapon deploys 50% slower than the average gun. The Soda Popper, it is 50% faster firing speed, has 25% faster reload time, and on hit builds hype, I guess. Its only penalty is negative 66% the clip size, which is pretty unfortunate, but it's whatever. the Winger. It has 15% damage bonus with 25% greater jump height when active. Its only penalty is 60% of the clip size. The Fan of War crits whenever it would normally mini crit. On hit, one target at a time is marked for death, causing all damage taken to be mini crits with a 75% damage penalty. Okay, I take it back. This is my main primary weapon whenever I'm playing Scout. The Shortstop is probably one of the best, one of the best primary weapons out there. It is a pistol, but it is a shotgun. Like, come on. Anyway, it only has one advantage / penalty, and that is increase in push force taken from damage and air blast. So yeah, again, this is my main primary weapon. I advise you to give it a try, as it is a really nice weapon. The Mad Milk. So basically, you just throw this at your enemies, and I guess they get like some sort of penalty or something. This can also be used to extinguish fires, and also heal 60% of the damage done to an enemy. So cool. Okay, so although I do not have any footage of me using this weapon, this is the Boston Basher. On hit, your enemies bleed 4 or 5 seconds, but if you miss, then you hit yourself, idiot. Whap whap. This is the Force of Nature. So 50% faster firing speed, knockback on the target shooter, and 20% bullets per shot. Penalties are negative 10% damage and 66% the clip size. This is the Criticola. So basically, you know, at the end of matches where like your weapons power up like it was shown on screen, and you instantly get critical hits. Well, that's basically what the Criticola does. It gives you instant critical hits, and honestly, I feel like that's pretty cool. I'm gonna be using this more often, and yeah. Alright, second to last one, the Candy Cane. On kill, a small health pack is dropped, and its penalty 25% explosive damage, vulnerability on wearer. So festive. Alright, the Bonk Atomic Punch. Drinking this makes you invulnerable for 8 seconds, though you are not allowed to attack during this time. This is really good for going to control points, because you literally cannot die. Alright, and finally, the Sandman. Kind of like the Rap Assassin, right-clicking shoots a ball at your opponents. This time, it slows them down, and yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, basically the Rap Assassin, but it's not festive. Alright, and that's it. That is all of the weapons in the Scout Starter Pack. Now, it may be a while before I go on to the Soldier Starter Pack and everything in the Soldier Starter Pack, because this took many hours of editing, and I'm sure that's going to take even longer to make the thumbnail. So, yeah, though eventually, maybe like in a few months, I will get to all the classes and all their starter packs. Thank you guys all for watching, and please go subscribe, like the video to support my content, because I really want to get big on YouTube from TF2. Anyway, love you guys. See you.